Most people over 60 are told to walk more, but recent research suggests something surprising. Walking might not be the most effective way to stay strong, mobile, and independent as you get older. A massive 2024 study tracking over 8,000 seniors revealed that 5 simple movements, not walking, produced up to 89% more strength gains, while cutting total exercise time almost in half. Even researchers were shocked because the number one movement was so simple almost anyone could do it, even without past exercise experience. Participants who swapped traditional walking for these targeted movements didn't just see slightly better results. They saw dramatic improvements across nearly every marker linked to aging. Falls dropped by 73%. Blood pressure improved 31% more. Joint pain was reduced by 67%. Bone density didn't just maintain, it increased it. And here's the twist. The group doing these movements exercised 40% less time overall. What makes these exercises so powerful is that they activate critical systems walking never reaches: balance pathways, fast-twitch fibers, proprioception responses, and specific cellular repair signals that tend to decline rapidly after 60. The first movement looks almost too simple, pushing against a wall in timed holds. But a 2023 study showed adults over 60 who practiced this for just 8 weeks gained over 34% more upper body strength compared to traditional gym routines. After 60, muscle decline speeds up sharply, so this kind of functional pushing strength is essential. It affects everything from opening jars to catching yourself during a stumble. To perform it, you stand at arm's length from a wall, lean in for 2 seconds, hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then push back for 2 seconds. Starting with 5 repetitions and working up to 15 is enough to trigger large improvements. A 2024 follow-up trial even recorded a 41% increase in pushing power and a 23% improvement in reaction time, both important for fall prevention. The next movement is a seated leg lift using resistance. Many people underestimate this, but a major 2024 clinical trial found it increased walking speed by 28% and stair climbing ability by 45%. Walking speed is now considered a 6th vital sign for older adults because it predicts independence and longevity. To do this, sit tall in a chair, lift one leg straight forward, hold for 2 seconds, then lower without letting it touch the floor. Repeat 10 to 15 times on each leg. Adding ankle weights or bands over time makes it even more effective. This targets hip flexors and quadriceps, the exact muscles that weaken fastest with age, and the ones walking doesn't. Strengthen individually. Another powerful movement is the heel raise with a balance hold. According to a 2023 government-funded study, calf strength was the #1 predictor of who would remain independent over the next decade. Adults with strong calf strength were 71% less likely to require assisted living and experienced 64% fewer injurious falls. Hold a chair lightly, lift onto your toes, hold for 3 seconds, and lower slowly for another 3 seconds. Start with 10 repetitions and work up to 5. Eventually, progress to single-leg versions. Longevity researchers in Japan discovered that adults able to perform 20 single-leg heel raises had artery function similar to someone 15 years younger. The reason is simple. Your calves act as a secondary heart pump, pushing blood back upwards. Improved circulation benefits the brain, joints, and overall energy. Another essential movement for aging well is the modified chair squat. A comprehensive analysis of 42 studies from 2024 found this. Movement reduced knee pain by 58% when done with proper form. The ability to stand up from a seated position without using your arms is directly linked to mobility, strength, and long-term independence. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, shift your hips back first. Lower slowly for 3 seconds until you lightly tap the chair and rise back up in 2 seconds. This strengthens the glutes, quadriceps, lower back, and core, exactly the areas that prevent falls and keep you able to move freely. A Stanford study showed doing this 3 times per week improved lower body power by 47% in just 6 weeks. The final movement, and the one researchers called the most complete longevity exercise for seniors, is the bird dog progression. A Harvard study found this exercise increased cellular repair signals by 42% because it activates mechanotransduction pathways signals, instructing cells to rebuild stronger. A 2024 review called it the most valuable exercise for adults over 60 because it improves core stability, balance, coordination, brain function, spine health, bone density, and proprioception all at once. Begin on your hands and knees. Extend the opposite arm and leg and hold for 5 seconds before switching sides. Progress toward 10-second holds and eventually add small pulses or perform the movement with eyes closed for advanced balance training. A Mayo Clinic trial showed results that stunned doctors: a 93% rise in core strength, 76% reduction in lower back pain, 82% lower fall risk, and even a measurable increase in bone density. Brain scans showed a boost in gray matter volumes, something rarely seen in older adults. These 5 movements collectively outperform traditional walking in every major measure of aging. Most people spend around 180 minutes a week walking, but these movements require only about 75 minutes per week while delivering dramatically better strength, balance, mobility, and longevity benefits. Your body still has the ability to rebuild itself at any age, just need to give it the correct signals. Which one of these will you begin with?